Hi students, how are you today? I hope you're all doing fine. My name is Teacher Rosalina. I am your new teacher in math, and you can call me Rose for short, or Teacher Rose for short, okay? Again, I am your new teacher. Just call me Teacher Rose. Today, we are going to talk about decimal number. Have you learned about decimal number from your previous classes? Now, we are going to learn about decimal number. Okay, according to the dictionary, decimal number is a number whose whole number part and the fractional part is separated by a decimal point. Like that, dot, okay, or decimal point. The dot in a decimal number is called a decimal point. The digits following the decimal point show a value smaller than 1. Okay, so decimal number is a whole number separated by a dot or a decimal point. And these are the examples. Okay, as you can see, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and finally 1.0. Okay, bear that in your mind that decimal number is a number separated by a decimal point. This one is a decimal point, okay, or a dot. This one, decimal point. And also remember that a number after this, after the decimal point, is lesser than or smaller than 1. Okay, so for example, this one, 0.7, even if it is 7, but the value of this is smaller than 1 because it is after the decimal point. Okay, again, remember that the number after a decimal point is smaller than 1. Okay, so these are the examples of decimal numbers. Now, how are we going to identify what is the decimal number value of this? For example, just imagine this class as a slices of cake, okay? Are you hungry? Chai, we can imagine this as slices of cake because we are talking about decimals, so these are all 10 pieces, okay? Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 pieces or 10 slices of cake. Yummy. Now, if I'm going to ask you how we're going to find 0.1 decimal value or decimal number of this out of these 10 slices of cake. If I'm going to shade this portion, this slice, let's assume that this is all shaded, this portion. So I only shaded one piece of 10 slices of cake. Therefore, this one here is 0.1. Okay, because I only shade one piece out of 10 slices. Okay, so this is 0.1. This is the decimal value of this piece here out of 10 slices of cake. So 0.1. Now, what about if I'm going to shade 2 slices of cake? 2 slices of cake out of 10 slices. This will become, this value here is very good, 0.2 decimal value. Okay, so 0.2. Okay, just easy, right? Now, if I'm going to question you, I will give you 0.8. How are you going to illustrate it through our slices of cake? If we say 0.8, meaning 8 pieces of cake out of 10. So naturally, we are just going to shade 8 slices here, okay, out of 10. So we already shaded 1, 2. So shade this one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This portion here will be 0.8 in decimal value. Okay? Just very easy, right? Now, if we're going to proceed, this one here is 0.9, okay? Again, 0.1, 0.2. This one here, very good, 0.3. If there are only 3 slices which are shaded, okay, 0.3. And 4 slices shaded, 0.4. 5 slices shaded, 0.5. 6, 0.6. 7, 0.7. 8, 0.8. And 9, 0.9. And finally, if these are all shaded, 10 slices of cake are all shaded. This one here is what? 1.0. Very good. So, these are the decimal values of each slice of cake. Okay, now you already understood what decimal value means. Decimal value means a value of each piece out of 10 pieces. Okay? A value of each piece out of 10 pieces. Okay, thank you very much for participating and listening. And I hope you're going to review that lesson because next meeting we are going to learn about how to arrange the numbers according to the decimal value. Thank you and bye-bye.